People deluded, I'm back again.
Come on, Ian. Man.
Come on! Come on! I mean that.
Aye, where's all them fake activists, them fake VAR injustice warriors? I hope you're still outside Stockley Park, because the way you lot was moving when Arsenal played West Ham, I was led to believe you lot were freedom fighters. I'm sure you've all seen the news that's come out around VAR and incorrect decisions. I'm hearing radio silence. We already knew you don't care about injustice. You wanted Arsenal tears. You lot ended up starting to cry yourselves. But it's okay. It's okay. Bernardo Silva's being a little itch boy. Again, you know what I'm referring to. Mikel Arteta apparently has admitted we should have won more. And again, VAR protesters, where are you? I can't see none of you. It felt like the whole world, people whose teams are not even in this country or in this division or got anything to do with the title race, chatting off their mouths. And one thing you're not going to do is gaslight Arsenal fans. Pardon me. You lot told us to get on with it. We've been done dirty numerous times. We're going to be done dirty again. We got away with one. Not even got away with one. It's inconsistent refereeing. We will see that goal that was disallowed for West Ham. The exact incident, identical, better yet, incident will happen in another game with a completely different outcome. Like we see, I've seen players sent off for some dodgy second yellows. I've seen some dodgy penalties given away against Silva, against Newcastle United and West Ham United. I've seen the ball go out of play and somehow it's still in. People are forgetting to draw lines. Numerous handballs. Aston Villa away comes to mind, much less, Anya this season. There's been plenty. We can do that. Arsenal fans can go ban for ban, but you lot told us, shut up, stop moaning, stop complaining, whether it's about refereeing decisions or about injuries. And it's funny to see now I'm seeing other people cry about injuries and refereeing decisions. It is what it is, people. Referees are shit. Don't give them a decision to make. Sometimes it's going to go for you. Sometimes it's going to go against you. Bernardo wouldn't have lasted in the Premier League 20, 30 years ago. 115 gets away with a lot, but no one talks about it because nobody cares. Nobody cares. No one really supports City. No one cares. Like, genuinely, nobody cares, people. Save this for Bernardo Silva. Bear that in mind, what you can see. Have you not seen the new Arsenal shirt? I don't know how to feel about it. It's nice. Don't get it twisted. And the men's side, we need something like this, either on the badges or in the middle. We need something. You've got 3 games away from immortality, 2 games away from greatness. So yeah, the kits have come out, and yeah, man, like this is the pre-game club or whatever. The new kits have come out. Arsenal, hurry up and win a trophy, because I did say at the start of last season, not buying no merch until we win something. So win something. So when I'm at the parade, I can be dapper in fresh uniform. Please, people, please. But yeah, that's the new shirt. Big up DG. I'm not a fan of the new kit. I prefer this season's kit. I'd have to see it in person. It'd have to grow on me. Like, this angle of timber looks good. Well, the shirt. It's all right. 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10. It's not I'm not blown away like, wow. Like I have been with some kits, which this season's kit, home shirt looks nice. Couple of away and third kit shirts have been great. Big up Chloe Kelly, mate. Big up the other DG. Hyper appreciate you. Els having a blessed day. I hope you are as well, man. Let's see with the PL badge. Amen. Away shirt, the best. Have they announced the actual shirt or the actual colorways? I don't know what it looks like, people. It seems a bit woke, man. We're doing this fashionista thing. Like, what happened to the days where everyone was just full kit wankers? They take the pictures. We can analyze everything and keep it moving. Where's the shop? Oh, let's see. Let's get a better angle. That's the authentic one. So that's the one the players are wearing. Okay. I need to zoom in a little bit. Wow, there's no zooming in. Okay, there's a bit hawks. It's all right. New shirt sponsor, a new sleeve sponsor, better yet. It's all right. Not blown away. It's calm. Like, oh wait, that's a good angle. Oh, I didn't even notice the designs on the collars, and obviously, I don't know what you'd refer like the arms. It's all right. It's not dead. It's not amazing either. go back a bit. Oh, and what we need to do is zoom out because can't see shit. What other new stuff have they released? That's the goalkeeper jersey. Tell you what, the goalkeeper jersey looks all right. I feel like we've seen this before. Oh, the goalkeeper shirt's nice. Rate the goalkeeper shirt. Fair enough. What other new things we got? Yeah, I'm not sure for the pre-game stuff. We got something similar. I'm not sure about this. Yeah, this is dead. How much they charging for that? 60 quid? Dead. What else? Feels like I feel like I've got something similar to this. That looks nice. The DNA t-shirt. What's this DNA thing? Looks all right. Kits are expensive now, isn't it? So it's okay. That stuff looks calm. I feel like I missed something out. What's this stadium pack? That looks nice. Not for 80 quid. That looks nice. The t-shirt. Okay. 4 mils for a signed shirt. I mean, I love as they love Thierry, but fucking hell, mate. 4 mils. Fair play. Why does it keep doing that? Fair play. Oh, that's what I wanted to click. Anthem. What's this? We definitely got this stuff already, innit? Oh, yeah, it's this season's. Fair play. This is colder than a lot of the stuff we just saw there, but it is what it is. Pre-match shirt is nice. DG gonna buy 2. Man said 2. Raw goalkeeper gets to wear white next season. They could have sold the signed ones for 1K. Bro, who is buying that? It's the away kit that matters. When you wear it, it looks smart. Yes, the new shirt is put at the Armory and other outlets. Yeah, you'd imagine Adidas and the rest of it. It's all out everywhere. Anywhere you can access that in it. So that's the new kit. We are going to get back to that comment. But as I was saying, where are all the social justice warriors? Justice for Brentford. Justice for West Ham, even though they're acting like twats. Justice for Everton. Because we all saw this bear hugging. And at the time, none of you were talking about it. Who knows? Everton get a penalty. They score. They win 3-2. I'm looking at it very basic. Who knows? But it's not like Manchester City to cheat. Not like Manchester City to get decisions going for them. But it is what it is, people. Hey, it is what it is, people. There were found to be more VAR errors in the Premier League in recent review. In game week 35, there were 3 VAR errors and 1 on-field error that didn't meet the VAR threshold. Everton should have had a penalty against Manchester City when 3-2 up for holding by Bernardo Silva. Bournemouth penalty against Crystal Palace was a VAR error and should have been overturned. West Ham should have had 2 penalties versus Brentford. 1 was a VAR error and 1 an on-field mistake. To be denied 2 legitimate penalties when you're fighting a relegation race, if I was West Ham, I'd be going mad if I'm brutally honest. And you know what they're going to do? They're going to come out saying sorry. It doesn't help any team because you can't play the game again. There's been 3 more VAR errors to take the mistake tally to 23. There's nothing wrong with VAR. VAR, the machine, is not an issue. It's how it's implemented. The images you're getting, ultimately human error in it. I don't know how you do it, but it needs to become like tennis. That shows that there's a 35% increase on from last season, where there was 17 at this stage, but lower than the 30 logged in 23-24. Everton are the only team not to get a VAR intervention in their favour this season, and were wrongly denied a spot kick against Manchester City. So if you don't support Everton, you shouldn't be vexed about none of this. But I ain't seen no Everton fans chatting shit about Arsenal. It's been the rest, people. It's the 3rd time this season Everton should have been given a penalty through VAR video review. The others being a 1-0 loss at home to Arsenal and a 2-1 defeat at West Ham. So keep it real. We got away with one. Hey, Moyes, allow me. We got some players for you. I know you want that Reece Nelson. So, yeah. And as we said, West Ham were denied 2 penalties. So, yeah. The VAR red card for Sunderland's Dan Bollard for pulling hair off Toulouse or Riccarde was also support for 4-1. I mean, I can't lie, you can't pull hair in it. And there's even been a petition. A petition was submitted to the UK Parliament calling for Arsenal and West Ham to be awarded a point each over alleged poor refereeing and corruption. The petition has now officially been rejected with no action to be taken. Come on, man. How much evidence do you need to see that this doesn't work? Now, again, before I read this from Bernardo Silva, it is behind a paywall. So I have gone online without reading it. I've gone online, just typed his name in and seen if there's any support articles. But before this, everyone in life is allowed their opinions. So Bernardo Silva, I do like bastards. I do like them. I wish we had players like that. You are allowed your opinion. He's entitled to his opinion. I'm also entitled to say suck your mum times 1,000,000 times to Bernardo Silva and any family member that you have. Like, I am allowed to say that, you know, and you're a little rat, man. Like, Bernardo Silva, I'm never going to be this guy. Me and you should have a boxing match for charity, man. We're probably the same. I'd love to knock your teeth out if I'm completely honest with you. On Arsenal, he's saying they've been growing and well, it's a team that has been together for what, 5 years now? So it's only natural they would man up a little bit and start challenging for titles. So yeah, let's see what happens, you little baby. No, I'm not in love with Arsenal. I do believe our main rivals were Liverpool by far. That's cool. Oh, Liverpool fucks me better. Who cares? We still beat. I also believe, and I know this is very subjective, that if we were not in a transitional season, nope, you don't get that. Nope, you lot are serial winners. You've got Pep Guardiola, who's bullied up everything. You've spent peas in January and in the summer. I don't want to hear that, because you could still do a domestic treble, better yet. Don't want to hear that. But there's all ifs and buts. If we all, hindsight's 2020, we'd all be wiser if we could go back in time, innit? If we're not in a transitional season, and if we didn't make so many mistakes, we would have won this league. And you could still win it. So I don't know why you're sounding defeated. I don't say we would have won easily, but we would have won this league. So it's quite frustrating. So be frustrated with you and your missus, man. No one don't care about that. Only natural Arsenal would man up and challenge for titles, which, again, fair enough. It needed to happen. We've been challenging for 4 years. Want to get over the line. We don't care what you love, Bernardo Silva. Suck your mum. Everything that's connected to you. Fuck everything that you love. It's as simple as that. You're entitled to it. It's not that anything of this is wrong, but yeah, simple as that, man. Simple. Something's in my eye. Maybe that's Bernardo Silva. Simple as that. What else has he said? What else has he said? Well, we can't see anything else. And I even saw some comments about, he was saying that set pieces have become wrestling. You've been wrestling, man, bro. What are you talking about? Absolute waffler. Absolute waffler. Has he said anything here? Or is this just the same shit? They've been challenging. No, not in love. I mean, everyone loves City. Liverpool fans always sucking off City, and Manchester City's best eaters are London-based Manchester United fans. They love putting City dick in their mouth. So yeah. What has he said? Oh, fair enough. I'm right. He said, I think it's a foul. The only problem is the consistency of the referees. It's not just this. It's everything that happens around. So in this picture, you see 3 or 4 fouls taking place. It is a foul, but it's quite frustrating when they allow this type of contact at times during the season, and then they decide not to allow it in such a game. It's a shame. The Premier League is such a good product in terms of referees allowing the game to flow. Yeah, because you don't get away with murder. Phil Foden could step on ankles. You avoid 1 or 2 yellow cards a game. Matthias Nunes, the same. We will remember Kovacic on Declan Rice and obviously Martin Odegaard. All of this helps to make the best league in the world, in my opinion. But then on the other hand, you look at what has been happening with set pieces in the last 2 seasons, and it's a bit of a shame to see teams taking 1 minute over throw-ins, free kicks, goal kicks, corners. I wouldn't say that's the way the game should be going. Bro, something's in my eye, people. Apologies, it's really messing up what we're trying to do here. But I'm a soldier for you. Like, okay, so that's all Bernardo Silva said. Bruno Fernandes, a fellow Portuguese midfielder, has said, I always thought that Declan Rice was a player to play for Man United, and I was really sad when he chose to go to Arsenal. Who cares about that? It's your problem. You're going to have to hold it up, people. City bought players in Jan, 2 points behind Arsenal. They're sore losers. One City fan said the quality of the league is lower. Doesn't that mean City should have won it? Bear, Kopi, and Bernardo's a rat. Simple as that. You don't see our players or manager doing that. They must go to the pretty petty BS digs to ruffle us up. You know what? Again, I don't think Bernardo is not allowed his opinion. Honest to God, if you're connected to Arsenal Football Club, do you give a monkeys what Bernardo Silva has to say? Like, whether he's right or wrong, he's not connected to us. He hasn't cried with us when it's gone left. Anything that's gone well, he hasn't been here. It doesn't really matter. Sorry, people. Let me get this out of my eye. It doesn't matter what he has to say, bro. Like, when we win a league or on your deathbed, when you've looked at what you've given in life and you've won a trophy and all of those kind of things, are you going to think about Bernardo Silva? Bernardo Silva, you talk a lot of crap. Don't think I ain't seen that video on the streets of Manchester when people are just asking your name and you look like a little scared little mouse. You're not even a rat. A rat's big. You're a mouse, bro. You're a pussy. You're a fantastic footballer. You've been a fantastic servant to Manchester City. You're a bastard. I like this level of mentality. But again, suck your mum. Your mum, bro. Your mum raised a bitch. And big up you, man, for being, you know what, I don't want to get myself cancelled, but like, big up you in it, because in a day and age where people in the Stone Ages, to see you in a same-sex relationship, because your missus either has fools or, you know, your pussy's clearly bigger than hers. I respect it. I respect it. Bernardo Silva clearly bleeds 12 times a year. Clearly. Bitch, mate. Absolute bitch, mate. Simple as that. It's as simple as that. What's waste man in Portuguese? I don't know, man. We're just gonna call him puta. Manny, big up yourself. David, appreciate you. Petty F in Arsenal dig. What does man do for Portugal? Ronaldo is a GOAT, but is old and does more. They've spent more money. Fire his ghostwriter. Bernardo Silva trying to use that transitional season bar. Bro, you don't get that. You don't get that. F a kit, man. Just wrap up the league, man. We could wear a grocery bag for next season. I don't give a F. Once it got that gold patch on it. Other clubs get away with so much, yet they're crying about Arsenal. Let them cry. Bro, this might have to get cancelled. This is mad. Signs in my eye. Bernardo is lucky he wasn't playing it. Bro, Bernardo Silva, just shut up, bro. Like, just shut up, man. Like, I get it. You're allowed your thoughts, but like, DG, I'm sick of it. Constant agenda against Arsenal, no matter what. 32 clean sheets. We're the best defense team in the world. Stats don't lie. Let's just win trophies, man. Bernardo Silva is one player I don't take seriously. He would get stuffed in the lockers if he wasn't a footballer. Doesn't wait. I swear, Semenyo said my man gets bullied. Like, fam. Max Diamond probably thump you up. Like, bro, please. You're an elite footballer. You made a lot of money. You're a Manchester City legend. I actually wanted you at Arsenal when you was at Monaco, but just shut up, man. Like, I don't agree with the sore loser thing. I want everyone to be a sore loser, ideally, but yeah, bro, just shut up. And it's not lost. So are you saying this to rattle, man? Are you saying this because you're nervous? I don't know, people. Boy, we're gonna have to see. We're going to have to see. We're going to have to see. People, give me a sec, man. Let me put water in my hand. I can't continue this. I apologize. Smash the like button. I'll be back in a second. Oh, smash the like button. Keep them coming, folks. Oh my God. Damn, man. Oh my days, Sam. Oh, smash the like button, people. Plans very rarely go to plan. Jeez Louise, man. Let me back my face. My red. See what I do for you, lot? Put my body on the line. I can't lie, I feel like Tony Adams or Terry Butcher when, you know, when players' heads get bust and they're bleeding and they get the bandage. Oh, Lord. The show must go on. It must. It must. Apologies, folks. Apologies. There ain't nothing I can do about it. Jeez Louise. All right, let's go. Let's go. DG's back on the pitch after receiving treatment. They tried to do me like Ben White. I'm back. Bernardo Silva needs to get clamped. I don't care. He gets bullied in the City locker room. I remember when Bernardo... I don't know about that, but yeah. I hate title races, man. Because why am I nervous for the game against Burnley? Bro, I'm nervous because their manager's talking about being fearless. You're in that part of the season where nonsense starts happening. It is what it is, isn't it? And it's not what it's not. So yeah, we're gonna have to get on with it. You can say what we want. People can critique and call him a waste, man. He's a fucking prat, bro. Just shows money makes you corny. Apparently, Calafiori is back in training, which evidently is a positive. We need all our players fit as quickly as possible. What has the gaffer said? Mikel Arteta says Arsenal ready to take final step of winning major trophies as title race with Manchester City reaches climax. I'm childish, bro. A win over the relegated Clarets, Burnley, obviously, at the Emirates would put Arsenal 5 points clear at the top, meaning they would be champions if Man City then failed to beat Bournemouth. Obviously, we're 22 years and waiting at this moment in time for the Premier League. The gaffer has said, when you see the trajectory and what we've built in the last few years, and especially in the last 4 years in terms of consistency, the amount of points and wins, we should have a few big trophies already. We should, but plans never go to plan. Past brings regrets, future brings uncertainty. In the last 3 years, we should have had a Prem or two, a lot of domestic trophies, and maybe got to another Champions League final, but I can only deal with reality in it. That only happens in this league, pardon me, but that drives you to be even better. So we still have to make that step of finalizing the business, and that's the opportunity we have in the next 3 days. There are so many people, obviously, that contribute daily to create and to build what, in our eyes, was the best path and best way to do it. Then you have to earn it day by day, adapt to the circumstances, mold it, change it. And when the owner shows you the ambition they have, when our supporters show the ambition they have, when the team, the players, all the staff show the ambition they have, at the end, it will come. Make sure it does this season, please. A lot of things have to be aligned because the level is extraordinary here in the Premier League, but we are closer now. Okay. He's then spoken about resilience. I think part of challenging the big trophies, especially in this country, is being very adaptable and finding a way within the circumstances to remain competitive and resilient. The team has shown that for the last 10 months. There are 3 games to go. The only one that matters now is Burnley. And with the circumstances we have and certain injuries, how can we go out there and be the best version of ourselves? I try to bring my thoughts to the present and I'm living the moment and just focus on what is really important today to continue the journey in the right way and to prepare for Burnley. The only thing that we have to do is earn the right to be better than the opposition. That's going to lead to giving a big probability to win the game, and then the rest might come. But we need to do that. When you watch them play a few days ago against Aston Villa, you know that's going to be a tough game. He's then spoken about our players and I believe, other stuff. He said, you have to put everything on the table first to make that decision. Then the decision that you make is for a period of the game, of time in the game, because maybe you're going to have to make a sub at 60 minutes. That's already planned because a player cannot play 90 minutes. Then you have to go again. I think the key is to analyze all circumstances and then follow your gut feeling. Well, to be fair, I thought it was a much more in-depth article than that, if I'm honest. They make every game an event. Bring your boots, bring your dinner, bring your side girl. This guy. All right, what's a side? I don't know. How you get side girls, man? Like, you got to stay loyal. Big up yourself if that's what you're doing, though. Why do they always post an interview after every match? This club love to put pressure on themselves. Just be calm, man. 2 wins and then release all the footage. To be fair, Sky have probably gone to them and said such. What's this? Arsenal target. Anthony Gordon has been warned he'll be sitting on the bench if he joins Bayern. We'll circle back on Anthony Gordon for a reason, people. This is said exclusive. Arsenal surprising plan for Julian Alvarez. You don't really think we're getting a Julian Alvarez? I'll believe it when I see it, but it sounds like BS, grade A BS to me. Arsenal are interested in a big money move for Julian Alvarez, but Mikel Arteta does not plan to use the Atletico Madrid attacker as a centre forward. Football Transfers has learned. Football Transfers can confirm that the Gunners' desire to sign Alvarez is genuine, amid reports that the former Manchester City man wants to leave Atletico this summer. Early conversations have taken place between the Premier League leaders and Alvarez representatives over a potential move, with Mikel Arteta planning an interesting twist in the deal. Arsenal do not plan on using Alvarez primarily through the middle of their attack. Instead, he's expected to arrive at the Emirates and fill the problem role on the left of the front line. Arsenal are known to be in the market for a solution in this area, with both Trossard and Martinelli potentially up for sale this summer. In particular, the Belgium international will turn 32 later this year, meaning that a long-term solution must be found. And he's also been named in the Belgian World Cup side. Mika Götze, a player that's been linked with us of Ajax, hasn't. While the Gunners' stance may come as something of a surprise, it's logical when the bigger picture is studied. Obviously, we know we've got Gyökeres. We're still going to force the Kai Havertz stuff. I mean, you're going to have to play Alvarez through the middle at some point. And to be fair, PSG are still linked as well as Barcelona. I don't think we're getting Julian Alvarez, but I'd love to be wrong. Yesterday, you would have seen Arsenal apparently are interested in signing West Ham United midfielder Mateus Fernandes, 21 this summer. What's this? Arsenal have surprising twist. Arsenal have in store for Julian Alvarez. What is this twist? Oh, so it's the same article, really, just being regurgitated. Really? Anyone a fan of Julian Alvarez on a consistent basis, left wing? I like Fernandes. I know there's history of clubs back in their realm. Who remembers the Luis Suarez shirts from Liverpool after the Ever incident? Time to do what Liverpool did last summer. Use winning to sign the best talent out there. I trust better. I'm for that. We are so ridiculous. If Silva held a racist remark, there should be the book thrown. I can't lie. I don't know about no racist chat. He's just being a twat from a footballing perspective. If we aren't breaking that release clause one time, then this Alvarez thing is selling papers. I'm with you with that. Don't think it's BS, but I don't think we get him. Yeah, I think there's element of truth that we want the guy, but can I see us spending? Maybe I could give more fuel to the left wing rumors, but at some point he's going to want to play through the middle. Can I see us signing a left winger, Julian Alvarez for Julian Alvarez money, a level of a centre mid? I'm not sure. Without, on paper, no player's gone, because you could make a case. Ben White's probably not going to leave this summer. Jesus, Nelson, Fabio Vieira, and one of Trossard or Martinelli, if not both, but one of them needs to be moved on. Barcelona discover cost of signing Julian Alvarez from Atletico Madrid. So it will cost between 100 million euros and 130 million euros. And Barcelona and Paris Saint-Germain, as well as us, have been linked with Julian Alvarez. Can't say I believe it. What's this? Arsenal's next move after Hincapie, 70 million star arrives and right back signed. Okay, what do you mean? The hallmark of an elite club is refusing to be fully content with a squad. Okay, we know what City have done. We know we spent 250 million last summer. We know that we brought in Hincapie in a kind of similar deal to when we initially signed David Raya. We know Trossard and Martinelli could be gone. One of them is expected to depart. Bacola of PSG should be Berta's #1 target. The Frenchman, still only 23, is a world-class threat on the counter-attack. World-class? I'm not sure. Let me know your thoughts on Arsenal getting Bacola, or if you think he's world-class. His pace and dribbling ability also make him adept to unlocking deep-lying defenses, something Arsenal encounter on a regular basis. Bacola has consistently demonstrated his quality under Luis Enrique's European champions, racking up 44 goal contributions in 64 appearances as PSG secured a historic treble last season. Yet he's behind Kvaratskhelia and Doué in the pecking order, with their rivals limiting his game time and stunting his development into a truly world-class player. Arsenal should do everything possible to secure his signature this summer in a deal likely to cost 60 to 70 million euros. Recent reports suggest his reps are already exploring potential options. Yeah, you hear rumors around a new deal at PSG and leaving all the time. With the left-hand side bolstered, Arteta could then look towards strengthening his midfield. The Gunners are lucky Declan Rice has been injury-free for much of his time in North London, as they have no clear replacement for him if he suddenly faces a lengthy absence. Eddie House confirmed that Anthony Gordon is likely to leave this summer as buy-in talks with Newcastle continue. Anthony's just come back from injury. The team has played well in his absence, and he's not been selected with a partial view to the future. You've always got an eye on the future. The team and everything else evolves so quickly. We are going into transfer window with a lot of unknowns for us, and there will be a feeling of change this summer. What does that mean? Does that mean Gordon? Does that mean Gamares? Does that mean Tonali, Livramento, Waltmarde? There's even rumors they want to sell Visa. You know, have you been given assurances about what you want to do in the window? I'm not sure. Sources have described the talks between Newcastle and Bayern as amicable, but Newcastle made it clear they do not want to sell a player they signed for 45 million for a small profit and will seek around 80 million. They've pointed out their German counterparts that Gordon has become an important part of the England team, scored 10 goals in the Champions League. He's also shown he can play as a centre forward as well as on both wings, which only increases his value. Gordon has not behaved badly at this stage, and it has been explained to the player and his reps that he'll only be allowed to depart this summer on terms that are acceptable to Newcastle. Rumours circulating that Arsenal winning the Premier League would trigger bonuses included in Eze's move from Crystal Palace to Arsenal are not true. The 7.5 million in add-ons of the 67.5 million move was seen as easily attainable. That is being reported by Tom Canton. This article said there's nothing there. We were linked with Dario Osorio once upon a time, but it seems like Everton, Bournemouth, and Crystal Palace are all ahead in the pecking order and all active in relation to signing him. He has been likened to Angel Di Maria. As it says here, he's been scouted by both Arsenal and Liverpool prior. He's 22 years of age and he's Chilean. So an attacking player from Chile, it feels like deja vu, doesn't it, people? Arsenal's wage bill to skyrocket. Probably because we've given people new deals. There's probably incentives in several Arsenal players' new deals around winning trophies, qualifying for Champions League, and probably just money going up. Wouldn't surprise me. We banked 122 million in prize money. We'll get a further 5.6 if we do this thing in total. They'll be close. Clearly, if you win the Champions League, we'll get to the final. Then compared to a season where you don't, you're going to be very significantly ahead. They've also almost maxed out the entire competition, given what they've done in the first phase and the number of wins they've got. Their UEFA pillar revenue is very strong, so it's going to be an amazing amount of money that's coming through the Champions League at the top line. Boston, who writ this article, insists Arsenal's wage bill will increase this season, having stood at 347 million in 2024-25. The things that offset their earnings are the enormous costs in terms of taking the club to all these places. It's not cheap to run a campaign in European competition, so you have a significant cost. And of course, you get bonuses and Champions League wages. Their wage bill will be very substantially higher than last year. It will be in the region of 400 million this year, which will be a ballpark approaching where Liverpool, City, Bayern, all the teams that they're coming up against in Europe are at. There's a lot of revenue, but there's also a lot of costs. So is life, people. Declan Rice expects to be hated and loved during England's World Cup campaign. The biggest challenge is dealing with everything that comes with being an England player. It's going to be the most watched football event of the last 4 years. 1 minute you're going to be hated, 1 minute you're going to be loved. It always changes in football. You've got to take it with a pinch of salt. Whether it's through social media or in real life, you can see that there's a real connection between us. You obviously hear about the older generation talking about how they didn't get on and how they couldn't connect and play together. But I think with us, that's why over the last few years with England, we've done so well, because we're close on and off the pitch. We obviously all play against each other, but football's not like that anymore. A lot of people have best friends from opposite teams, spend a lot of time with players from opposition teams. With England, we all get on. We always look forward to seeing each other. It's a nice getaway. Fair play to you. Anything else where Arsenal's concerned here? No one don't care about you. Arsenal needed to man up. Guardiola's a genius, which he is, and you're a bad loser. You are a bad loser. Every sportsman should be a bad loser, but fair play. But who cares what Bernardo's got to say, man? Arsenal need elite players like Deluded, Scott, Krupti Jr., Bacola. Keyword elite. I'm not saying I wouldn't have any of them names, but any of them elite. Elite at this moment in time on the 15th of May. Would you equate any of them of being elite? How much would Krupti cost? I genuinely think you're looking at 60 plus all the way to 100. We need Krupti. Bring him. Kwame, I'm good apart from my eye, man. One thing is clear, DJ and chat. If we sell Trossard this summer, we need a player that can do whatever he does. Have to get Yildiz or someone of that caliber. Rob, appreciate you. Michael, appreciate you. Boston, appreciate you. 876, appreciate you. TW, appreciate you. I got all my people, them. Appreciate you lot, man. World Cup makes this summer interesting. We'll be waiting for agreements and keeping an eye on certain players in the World Cup. YouTube ain't feel like notifying me this morning. Yes, shaking my head. DG Nation was good. Well, good, man. I'm having Valverde, but I didn't say him. Matias Fernandez looks like Rice. That's kind of mad. Damn. Why Fernandez from West Ham? Go get me Valverde, a proper baller. I'd love Valverde, but be realistic, bro. We're not buying Valverde and Alvarez and this one. Like, we're not going to be able to obtain all of them. Peckham Reds love it. Patting up the likes. I know it's for TV, but there's no need for us to be playing on Monday, man. A byproduct is we get a bit of rest and we get a bit of rest and all of those kind of things, but we could have easily played today, Saturday, tomorrow, or Sunday. There's no need. Gordon's mid. I think Gordon's a lot better than people, including myself, give him credit for. But then at the same time, you speak to Newcastle fans, it always feels like they want to see more consistency over a season. Let's be serious, though. At Bayern, against teams nobody knows, respectfully to the Bundesliga, he'll run right. I'll see you at the trophy parade. George, fingers, toes, everything crossed. I think Yildiz has similar mechanics to Kara, in my opinion. I think they're nothing alike, personally, whether it's Trossard or Kvaratskhelia, but Yildiz has elite potential. If it's up to me, we should buy him. I just don't know if at this moment in time that's the profile we need. As dumb as it sounds, but do I think he's technically proficient? Good player now with quality to be great. All of that kind of versatile, all that kind of stuff. Bring him for that. I'm having him, but also at the same time, I don't think it's what we need necessarily. I don't. I know he can play off the left, but for me, he's going to do his best job through the middle. When's your next show with Rance? Been waiting 10 minutes, actually, on Rance's stream. Yildiz, the only player I feel that can do things Trossard does. See that outside the boot pass Trossard did against West Ham. Also the goal versus Sunderland. Who else can do that in our team? Kyle Walker going to be giving the team talk Monday. Well, Martinelli, Trossard, whoever the hell's playing left wing, you lot need to be getting at him and taking him on so bad he pulls his hamstring. No more project players. Get elite and world-class players. Rather get Bacola. I hear it. You know we're not getting Osman. Shout out MLS. As the man, we hope he can. Kyle Walker, he will definitely tell his teammates how to frustrate us. But let's just get the 3 points, man. Let's just get the 3 points. As I said at the start, though, this was going to be a shorter show only because in 9 minutes I'm on Rance's stream, people. So I'm going to lock this one off now. We're going to go over to Rance's show at 4:30. And yeah, man, watch alongs across the weekend on Monday. So yeah, lateness, but greatness, short, but still great. You lot enjoy your Friday. Smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't. We gotta clean my eye out, man. Peace.
He always just like, I think